Alright, let's set up this pedal board that I mainly use for playing blues, funk and R&B. I don't like to have a crowded pedal board. At first this Joyo RDB pedal board was wider and then I cut it to half. I've always loved how minimal Gary Clark Jr.'s pedal board looks, and this setup is inspired by him as well as Steve Ray Vaughan, Jimi Hendrix and John Mayer. Before everything else, I have to mention this T-Rex Fuel Tank Jr. I use it to power all of the pedals and I love it. It has 5 isolated outputs, and if you don't have a lot of pedals, this one is gold for sure. So let's start from the beginning of the chain. Okay, the first pedal is Crybaby GCB 95 wah pedal. I absolutely love this pedal's sweep range and how vocal it can make my guitar solos. It's a killer when you combine it with the Tube Screamer. The second one in the chain is the TC Electronics Polytune 2. I can't live without this pedal, man. And what's really special about this pedal is, if you strum all the strings at once, it shows you exactly which one is off. It's really handy when you're performing. You don't want to bore people to death by tuning each string one by one. I love its efficiency. Also, you can select other modes like EBU tuning, drop D and such. If we continue, you can see the absolute best fuzz pedal for its purposes. The full tone Octafuzz. I love this pedal because it has 2 modes to it. First, the iconic octave fuzz, and the second one is without the octave. It's a silicone type fuzz and cleans up excellently. This pedal's fuzz is very clean if you compare to other fuzz pedals. It's really satisfying to play power chords and similar riffs with it. The octave mode gives the tone a vocal, aggressive character, and it's highly responsive to the guitar's volume knob. Next we have the Electro-Harmonix Soul Food. As you know, it's a clone of the iconic Clone Centaur pedal, which is like $10,000. I really love how it bumps up the mid-range, and its drive knobs range is insane, man. You can achieve a very clean tone or dial in massive sustain with distortion. Another cool tip for this pedal is, if you set the treble knob in the middle, it basically means that it's in a neutral position. It's the closest tone to the raw sound, and I usually set it like this with a touch of more treble. Like this. Here is another one that I absolutely love. It's the iconic Ibanez TS-808. I instantly press it when I want more mids, overdrive and character. This pedal introduced me to the heavenly world of guitar pedals. It's beaten up, it saw a lot of gigs, festivals and recording sessions. I had to change its switch because it was causing a lot of connectivity issues, and one day it suddenly stopped working. I really love the original iconic square switch, but it is what it is, man. If you open this pedal's tone knob to the max, I found out that the higher mid-range starts to create a lot of harshness in the recordings. So I generally use it like here. And for the overdrive, it really depends on the situation. To play cleaner rhythm sections, I set the overdrive to its lowest setting. If I want more sustain and character, I bump it up more. This pedal sounds really authentic, aggressive and tasty. I really love it. The final pedal in my chain is the MXR Univibe. I use this pedal mainly for tremolo and achieving the magical Hendrix rhythm tones. The Univibe is a little weak on this one though. I want to switch it up in the future. You have depth control, speed of the tremolo, and also level. Alright, this is my setup, guys. Hope you like it. And let's go work on some tones with it. So let's start with the tuning, guys. If you strum it all, you will see which one is off. And you can directly tune it. It's really easy. It is really efficient. I love this pedal. And let's move on to the wah pedal. If you combine it with the Tube Screamer, you will sound more vocal than anything else. I really love this pedal. If you continue, we have the mighty Octafuzz. So it really cleans up well if you roll your volume knob here. So it's maxed out. If I roll it here. And let's switch to the other fuzz without the octave. It's really clean, man. I really love the sound. If you bump it up more. Yeah, this is the Octafuzz. And the Soul Food is basically a clean boost. So this is without the Soul Food. With the Soul Food. It's really transparent. If you bump up the drive a little bit more, you will see. It really brings out the mid-range a lot. It's a really good clean boost. And if you bump up the drive more, it also raises the volume, so you should compensate it. So this is Soul Food, and if you continue to the mighty Tube Screamer. So here is my clean sound, right? And here is with the Tube Screamer on. It really bumps up the mid-range. I really like it. And it's really clean if you set it here. If you bump it up more. I really love this pedal, man. The next one is the MXR. I mainly use it for tremolo. Like. It gives me a nice texture. We can use it with the Tube Screamer to play minimally but sound interesting. And if we switch it up, we will get that machine gun type of sound with the Tube Screamer on. So that's my setup, guys. Hope you liked it. Drop a comment which one is your favorite, and I will see you on the next one. Cheers.